Alright guys, it is time for the drawing. I'm going to do this a little bit early because in the next week I'm going to be very busy, and I've gotten a lot of response from this giveaway, so maybe I'll do another one in the future because there's so many positive feedback for this one. So again, the giveaway is for the Sugar Rush Peach, and I have harvested a basket full of these here. And along with those, I'm going to include some of the most beautiful peppers that I hand selected, because I think a giveaway should be really well worth it for the person receiving this. So I'm only going to give the best stuff that I have. So in this basket, I'm going to hand select all of the most beautiful peppers to send because you guys deserve it. So anyway, look at this beauty here. This is my Texas chocolate bonnet. I bred this myself, and this was a cross between a chocolate scotch bonnet that I've grown for a very long time, and over the seasons I hand selected it for the best looking pods, and then finally I decided to cross it with my Sriracha Hornet, and this is what becomes of the cross. So there are two versions. There's a red one and there is this chocolate one. So as you can see, the skin is very shiny and smooth, and it has kind of like that bonnet shape at the bottom and the stinger. A few of these plants produce beautiful stingers. So these are the preferred phenotype that I usually select for seeds for next season. So the winner will get these two right here, these beautiful two. And then I also have these Kangstar Yellow that I also hand selected for the best looking shapes. So usually when I collect seeds, I only select seeds from the pods that I like. And these are the phenotypes that I usually go for. I got that little hook right there, that is the preferred, but I also like these really nice bonnet shape here, and also these are a little bit spicy, so the color may fool you a little bit, but they're pretty spicy. So this is considered a super hot. Okay, and then I also hand selected the flaming. This is called the orange flame. So if you hold it like this, it looks like a flame, especially the red variety. When you hold it like this, it looks just like a flame. So there are two versions, the red one and the orange one. I actually really love the orange one because it has such great flavor. They're not very hot, but they are hot, just not that super crazy hot. But they are just beautiful and very, very productive. So I'm going to show you the plant quickly so that you can see what it looks like, and I highly recommend you grow a bunch of these. For those that receive these pods, just take the seeds out. You're welcome to take any seeds out. Make sure to please do not change the name. Keep the name, and if you grow this, please give me credit because these are my creations, and I mean I've worked really hard for these, so that's all I requested. And then Sugar Rush, and this is what the giveaway is going to be. So there are many different shapes and sizes, so I'm only going to give the best one, like these here. These are the humongous, really nice, beautiful. So those are all the ones you're getting. These little puny ones here I'm gonna keep for myself. You guys don't need that. So these are the kinds that you will get. Very beautiful big pods, and I've eaten a bunch of these already, and they're just so delicious. Okay, and look at all these ground cherries. I will throw in a few of these. You see here, these beautiful cherries here. They when they fall to the ground, and then you pick them and leave them on the shelf for a few days, they turn this really gold color here. Man, these things are just amazing. You can probably eat this whole entire bowl in one sitting because they are that good. They taste like mango, very, very sweet. There's no aftertaste. It's just amazing flavor. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pack everything in this box here as I can, and then send it off to you guys. So make sure the winner, please send me your address quickly. I'm going to contact you to let you know that you're the winner, and I will tell you where to send me your address. You can send it through Facebook. You can send it through Instagram. I will list the information, but you can also send it through my email. So I'll give you the email for the winner. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at the plant for this, and then we'll go into the drawing. Alright guys, so here is the orange flame. This is the pepper plant that produced those pods, and it is a very large pepper plant. So it reaches, see this height here, it's about, that's a 6 feet, so pretty big plant, and it produced a ton of peppers, you see here, and then down here too. So those are all the peppers. You see how they look like a little flame, orange. So that's when they're starting to change. So green turns into half of that, and then eventually it'll go into this bright, beautiful orange color. So the pods are pretty consistent in shapes and flavor. So it's a very beautiful plant. I really highly recommend you guys growing that. So I'm gonna grow a bunch of these next year because I really love the way they taste. Okay, and that is the chocolate, Texas chocolate bonnet right there. Also very big pepper plant, produce nice amount of pods, but they're like kind of like on the underside. And look at this, you see this one here, that crazy hook right there. You can take this to go fishing. So beautiful plant. They get pretty big if you give it room. So I have a few together, so that's why they're not as big. And then here is the Gangsta yellow. So you see those are all the pods there. I selected the best to give away, but that's what they look like. Pretty nice plants. Also they grow a little bit smaller, but the ones I have last year are way larger. They get about that big. Okay, so those are the 3 different type of plants. Oh, if you want to look at the ground cherry, let me show you that as well. Alright, here is the ground cherry, and it is a very strange looking plant. It grows very, very low to the ground, and it's spread out all over the place. And these things here are very delicious, and the birds also love them. So the birds would eat them, or sometimes they'll peck at them and they drop everywhere, and then they grow. So these are the volunteers. But with the volunteers, I got a ton of ground cherries that came out of this. So they grow pretty big. They'll spread out like all over the place. So one plant is all you need, because they produce a lot of ground cherries. You see here? So if you grow 2, you're gonna have to give some away. So I've been trying to eat all my ground cherries, but there's just so much left. But anyway, that is the ground cherry plant. Highly recommend growing that. So let's go to the drawing.